Here's a ground ball up the left side. Pass, rolling. One will score. It's in the gap. It gets by the outfielders. Jordheim goes back. Two will score. Here's a throw down to third. Not in time as Welsh.
Ivy throws it back in. We'll see if the relay comes home. It does not. It's an RBI single.
Called strike three.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
As our final quarterfinal round game is about to get underway, we have 3 spots into the state semifinals. 1 spot remains. Will it be the 4-seed Hillsboro Central Valley or the 5-seed Mayport CG Hatton Northwood? As they get ready to face off, they just faced each other right before the region tournament, and now they get to see each other again right after the region tournament and then the first round of state. It's the Burros and the Patriots coming up. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at RDK Enterprises, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
North Dakota Class B State Softball Tournament here from Minot on yourliveevent.com. This audio-only broadcast has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the NDHSAA. Here is our 4th game of the day about to get underway. It's Hillsboro Central Valley and Mayport CG. Regular season matchup went to the Burros. A walk-off win there in the final regular season game before the Saturday region started here for both these two teams. So let's get back to it again here with the two familiar foes, and let's get into it with our Irie Insurance pregame show and our coach's comments. Head coach of Hillsboro Central Valley is Corey Erickson. Quarterfinal round, and Corey, we talked a little bit earlier in the week here with the preview, but are we feeling good, feeling comfortable coming into today?
Yeah, we're happy. Some of the other teams came down yesterday. They had some practice time on the field. We had a good practice yesterday and the day before on turf, and we're happy to sleep in our own beds here this morning, get a good night of sleep, and we had a fun send off on the way out of town here today. So girls are feeling really good. We're happy to get to this point in the season. We're one of the last 8 Class B teams playing right now, so happy to just have that opportunity and hope to make the most of it.
You get the last game of the day. Any advantage to that as far as, like you said, being able to sleep in your own bed, travel today here to go play today?
Yeah, I really didn't want to play the 11 a.m. game or the 1 p.m. game or anything, so we're happy to have the 6 p.m. game here tonight. The sun should be a little bit lower, so hopefully it cools off a few degrees by then. It's going to be a few degrees warmer on the turf than it's going to be outside around it, so you just need to be ready for the heat today. That's the biggest thing, but we're used to playing summer softball, having 2-3 games in 90-degree heat throughout the day, so one game in 90-degree heat is not going to kill us.
Your opponent, the Mayport CG Patriots, and I don't know what we have to talk about because you know each other pretty well.
Yeah, I've said it before, but it's so funny to me that we have to travel 4 hours to play a team that's literally 15 minutes away from us. But it's a rivalry. It's a good, healthy rivalry. They didn't have Riley Satcham pitching against us last time we faced them. They'll probably be pitching against us today. But we have a player who's been injured throughout the season. She's back here today too. So it's a familiar matchup, but there's some new components to it. So we're excited for that.
All right, well, best of luck to you and the team, and look forward to chatting with you afterwards.
Thank you so much.
Corey Erickson, head coach of Hillsboro Central Valley Borough Softball, join us, our pregame coaches' comments here on the Irie Insurance pregame show. It's the Burros taking on the Patriots of Mayport CG at Northwood with a trip to the state semifinals on the line to take on the Beulah Miners. Beulah with a sixth-inning comeback victory, 6-5 over Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. It will be the final semifinal game tomorrow. Also earlier today, Thompson with a 8-1 victory over Renville County. Kindred Richland with a victory over Central McLean. 11-1 in that one. That's your other semifinal on tap for tomorrow. Who will fill the final spot? Let's find out. We'll come back. More pregame coaches' comments come your way. Coach Keenan Konchak joins us next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. They're open Saturdays 10 to 5. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Congratulations on a great season from Dakota Natural Gas, American Crystal Sugar Company, Ag Country Farm Credit Services, Bloomfield Enterprise, RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, Hillsboro EDC. There's more at Exit 104. Goose River Bank, Mayville, Hillsboro, Hatton, Irie Insurance, IrieINS.com. Halsted Telephone Company, Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Did you know that there are several different types of crop hail insurance policies? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We at Irie Insurance want to help you select a hail policy that will best protect your crops and bottom line from a hailstorm. Give us a call today to schedule a time to meet with an Irie Insurance agent. For our contact information, go to our website at IrieINS.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
This is your Irie Insurance pregame show with the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros and the Mayport CG Hatton Northwood Patriots ready to go here today, as we will have the winner go to the state semifinals here tomorrow, with the winner taking on the Beulah Miners. Here's Mayport CG doing their warm-ups on the field as the Patriots out there. Let's talk with their head coach, Keenan Konchak. Join us with our pregame coaches' comments. Well, here today, we finally get to play. It's been a long day, and you're finally taking the field now.
Yeah, so it's been a great experience so far. The girls have had great attitudes. Came down last night, got a practice in, which is unusual to get to see how this turf reacts to ground balls and some stuff we talked about, how it kind of deadens the ball a little bit, and also in the outfield there's not going to be any bad hops, so that was a great experience for these girls to come down here and see that last night. Today we just came and watched Thompson play, not get that upset over Renville County, went to the mall a little bit. Now we're taking some infield and get ready to go.
All right, and as far as the team to get ready, it's a familiar opponent. It's the Burros and the Patriots. It's the Patriots and the Burros, however you want to phrase it, and two teams that know each other pretty well.
Yeah, so this is my first year, obviously, but yeah, like you said, they've been playing each other for a while now. Corey Erickson does an amazing job over there. Quite the turnaround that they've had this year, from the amount of wins that they had last year to now this year, making it to the state tournament, knocking off Central Cass. good softball players. All right, a lot of power at the top of that lineup. Great pitcher, Closey that can shut down anybody. So we played them earlier in the year. Obviously, it was that Thursday before the region tournament, and they got the best of us on that day. So yeah, definitely should be a good rivalry game for us here. Hillsboro and Mayport CG, 15 miles apart, driving the Minot to play each other.
Yeah, well, why not and why not, right?
Yeah,
there we
for
go.
sure.
All right, so here for the Patriots, what's the biggest keys that you guys got to do to execute the game plan and come on with the victory?
Yeah, so we talked a lot about a few things. We want to just make sure we're doing what we do. We got a lot of speed, so we want to make sure that we're getting on the base pass and using that speed to our advantage. We've hit the ball really well in the past few weeks. First time we played them, we really struggled putting the ball in play. But just redefining our approach up at the plate, too, driving the ball middle. That's what we want to do every time. Hit the ball hard up the middle. If it's inside pitch and you can pull it outside pitch, make sure you go with that. Making plays, too, that's been big for us. Staying down on ground balls, making sure that we're stepping into our throws. And had a couple errors, big errors that cost us in that other first time we played them, too. So that's been the focus. I think they've been working pretty hard in the last few days of practice. And, yeah, hopefully today it all comes through.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Best of luck. We'll talk to you after.
All right, thank you.
Keenan Konchak, head coach of the Mayport CG Hatton Northwood Patriots. Here as they come as the Region 2 champions. They'll take on the Region 1 runner-ups, the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, here on YourLiveEvent.com. This is your IRA Insurance pregame show. IRA Insurance is your trusted personal business and farm insurance provider, reminding you to be on the lookout for farm machinery on the roadways or coming into or out of the field, and stay safe. Allow everyone time when traveling the roadways. Don't forget to contact your local IRA Insurance agent on upcoming hail policies to protect your crops. Visit IRA Insurance online, IRAINS.com. Your pregame show continues as we get ready for our first pitch between the Burros and the Patriots. Coming up here, the state quarterfinal round game on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
IRA Insurance pregame show, IRAINS.com, the website. Here for all your insurance needs, visit with your local agents at IRA Insurance. Well, let's visit here with the day that it's been with this Class B fast pitch softball tournament from the South Hill Softball Complex in Minot, as we've had a beautiful day out here with the sun out, blue skies. We do have a little bit more cloud cover now than we did earlier. Still mostly sunny skies out here, and a little breeze has picked up a bit more, making it a little bit more comfortable. Was a little warm earlier, but feeling good right now as we're just past 6 o'clock local time here to get going with this matchup between Hillsboro Central Valley and Mayport CG Hatton Northwood. Let's look back on the tournament so far. It was the number 2 seed Renville County and the unseeded Thompson to start us off here today with that 11:30 start time, and it was Thompson picking up the 8-1 victory over the Mavericks in that one. Game number 2 was a 6-inning shortened game as the 3-seed Kindred Richland would defeat Central McLean 11-1. Set up semifinal number 1, Thompson versus Kindred Richland, and consolation round game number 1, Renville County versus Central McLean. It was the 1-seed Beulah taking on Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis and Clark, and well, the Lakers gave it a ride as they jumped out to an early lead, but Beulah with a pair of runs in the 6th inning, they take a 6-5 lead. That would be your final score as the Miners move to the semifinals as the number 1 ranked and seeded team here for Class B softball. Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis and Clark then to the consolation side. Well, they will face the loser of this 4-5 seed matchup between Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Mayport CG. Haddon Northwood, the Burros the 4 seed, the Patriots the 5 seed, as that's the what's on the line right now, a semifinal appearance for one of these two teams. We'll see how that turns out here today as we'll come back, wrap up our IRA Insurance pregame show, get you to your first pitch coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Time for our starting lineups here today as we get set for Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Mayport CG. Haddon Northwood. Fast pitch softball ready to get the first pitch going. So let's get our starting lineups here. Starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. You can learn to live the sweet life. They're grower-owned. Find out more, including career opportunities available with American Crystal Sugar online, crystalsugar.com. Hillsboro Central Valley will be the number 4 seed in this tournament, so they will be in the field first, which means the batting order of Mayport CG at Northwood comes up with Asa Larson leading off, playing shortstop, followed by third baseman Danica Hansen, the catcher Raina Satcham, and then the pitcher Riley Satcham are the first 4. 5-hole goes to number 5, Brooklyn Galdi playing at first base. Parker Strand, the center fielder, followed by Madison Sand, the right fielder. Cora Gensrich will bat 8th, playing second base. Hudson Zerfus is your designated player today. She will bat 9th. She is hitting for the left fielder, sister Reagan Zerfus, here for Mayport CG Haddon Northwood. For Hillsboro Central Valley, it will be behind the plate. Peyton Quam will be doing the catching. Danielle Dubois will be at first base. Megan Ensign at second base. Kaylee Kittleson is at shortstop. Ellie Weiss starts out here at third base here for the Burros, with Jora Leesberg in left field, Santa Kritzberger in center, and Kate Onis in right field. Onis, the flex player, the designated player today here for the Burros. The season debut for Carsey Hattlestead, as just being cleared back from the injury. She will be the designated player here today, batting in the 6th spot for the Burro lineup. That's your starting lineup. So brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Again, learn to live the sweet life with American Crystal Sugar online, crystalsugar.com. Getting ready for the first pitch coming up. So when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Our first pitch here today as Mason Larson takes run, squares around a bunt, bunts it to the backstop. Strike one on the falled off bunt attempt here as Serena Closey doing the pitching for the Burros. Here comes her second pitch. This one flied fall down the left field line. Out of play. Closey in the circle for Hillsboro Central Valley as she's been most games. Did pitch against Mayport CG in that regular season finale where the Burros got the walk-off win over the Patriots. So another chance there for the Patriots to see her as Larson grounds one past Ensign at second base into center field. She'll slap in a two-strike base hit, and that will lead us off here with the base hit for Mesa Larson. We got our first pitch coming at 6:07 here, and on first base. So Serena Closey now faces Danica Hansen with Mesa Larson at first base. Hansen showing bunt, pulls it back, runner goes, ball off the glove in the dirt, no throw down, and a stolen base. Larson steals her way to second. Coach Conshock saying, yeah, we got some speed. We're going to look to be aggressive. Use that speed on the base path. Here, and showing it right away. Runner on second here with nobody out. Pitch here to Danica Hansen, grounded over towards second base, and off the glove, and no, safe at first. Ensign, as she went to pick it up, just kind of dropped out of the glove. Okay, official book says that's a base hit. There, so single there, and Larson going to third. So runners on the corners now for the heart of the Patriot order. Raina Satram will come to bat. Quam comes out of the catcher's stance here and gives out the defensive signals, should and when. That runner on first looks to go. Here's the pitch inside. They're going to throw back to the pitcher, Closey, and she'll look the runner back. So a stolen base for Danica Hansen. Pitch was a called strike. 0-1 the count here to Raina Satram. Raina Satram with sister Riley Satram hitting on deck, trying to open up an early lead for the Patriots. This one up high for a ball. Closey does have strikeout stuff. You look back to that region victory over Central Cass when she struck out 7 in a row. Here to help the Burros off to a quick start and avoided a lot of early damage. This pitch, though, missing for a ball, 2-1. Patriots, though, they seem to always be able to get going early offensively. Here's bunt shown, and it's bunted to the backstop. Fall.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So nobody out. Runners on second and third. 2-2 count to the number 3 hitter, Raina Satram. Closey looks in, rocks and delivers. Popped up, out of play. So it'll be over the first base line. So we'll see who can win this battle now with Satram, Raina Satram, and Closey, Serena Closey. 2-2 offering, swing and a miss, strike 3. It's the first strikeout. Here for Serena Closey.
Next up, the pitcher,
And that will bring up Riley Satcham.
Christensen, 13 strikeouts through 6 innings of work.
Raina Satcham, the right-hand hitter. Riley Satcham, the left-handed hitter, as she steps in. Infield playing in, first pitch hit out into left field. Leesburg over and makes the catch. Runner will break for the plate after taking up, and the sacrifice fly for the RBI brings the first run across for Mayport CG at Northwood. So she gives herself a run with the runner scoring and Hansen staying at second base. So 2 down. Sparkling Galdi will bat now.
Got 2 outs here now as Brooke Geldy comes out to the dish. Playing third base, facing.
Closey delivers in the pitch. This is a called strike. Runner goes off third, throw down and off the line. Danica Hansen steals her way to third. Tried to do the steal where you go halfway, wait for the throw to go back to the pitcher, then break. Instead, Qualm kind of runs out a couple steps, and Hansen says, well, I got to go. And she's able to dive in safely with the stolen base. Here's an 0-1 count now to Galdi. Swing and a miss for a strike. Here, so Closey trying to minimize the damage. No crooked numbers here in the first. And keep that second run, potential second run at third base. Check swing. Held up. It's off the plate for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes here with 2 down. A run has come in here in the top of the first for Mayport CG at Northwood. Closey's pitch is missing for ball 2. Even count again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Danica Hansen with that infield single and stealing a couple bases. Here now at third. Here's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Here, so 1 run comes across, but they leave 1 runner stranded. And after half an inning complete on your Tim Kazette Seats Hill scoreboard, Mayport CG hat to Northwood strikes first. They lead 1-0 over Hillsboro Central Valley.
The city of Hillsboro welcomes you to town, conveniently located halfway between Fargo and Grand Forks. Shop for your personal items, farm and business supplies at our local stores. If you're looking for a new home or a working job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. The city of Hillsboro congratulates the area graduates on your achievements, and they wish you all the best in your future. They hope that you'll carry pleasant memories of school days and graduation time for the rest of your life. Congratulations and best of luck, graduates, from the city of Hillsboro.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and the $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts insurance plans, including Delta Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make your smile brighter and sparkling. Call 701-636-4244.
Hillsboro Central Valley looking to take a run back after they gave up 1 to Mayport CG hat to Northwood in the top of the first. They come back here in the bottom of the first. Peyton Quam to lead things off at the top of the order. And first pitch will be ball 1. Peyton Quam, Kaylee Kittleson, Serena Closey, Ellie Weiss, Danielle Dubois, Carsey Hattelstead, Anna Kritzberger, Megan Ensign, Jorah Leesberg. The batting 9 for Hillsboro Central Valley. This pitch misses for a ball from Riley Satcham to her battery mate, Raina Satcham. Brooklyn Galdi at first base, Cora Gensrich at second, Mesa Larson at shortstop, Danica Hansen at third, and an outfield of Reagan Zerfus, the flex player, in left field, Parker Strand in center field, and Madison Sand in right field. Here for Mayport CG hat to Northwood. Riley Satcham, the lefty, delivers 3-0 now. She's looking for a new softball here, and umpire will tuck that there into the bag and get a new one over to him. 3-0, bunt attempt, pulled back. It's a 4-pitch walk. There to lead off the inning for Peyton Quam. Brings up Kaylee Kittleson.
Kaylee Kittleson.
Kittleson looking here to see if she looks to lay down a bunt as Quam will go, and the bunt is bunted to the backstop for a fall ball, strike one.
Big thanks to the UPS store here in Minot. They bring you this.
Here's the 0-1 to Kittleson. Closey on deck for Hillsboro Central Valley. This pitch inside, swing and miss for a strike. The runner goes and a head first slide. Quam gets in there safely. She'll call time. She nearly overslid the bag, but able to hook it with the big toe there to stay on base. So the tying run into scoring position. Now Kittleson trying to move her around a little bit. Called strike three. Got her looking for the first strikeout. And first out here in this bottom of the first for Riley Satcham. Brings up Serena Closey. And first pitch to Closey is a called strike.
She sees the first pitch in for a strike. Pitcher, right-handed batter.
Closey here looking to tie things up. She did a good job in the pitching circle. She'll show bunt, pull it back. Runner will run for third, and the throw, awkward throw as it kind of hit halfway down the line. I don't know if Satcham trying to avoid the right-hand hitting Closey just kind of had the ball slip out of her hand, but it's a stolen base. Now here a swing and a cut, fall to the backstop. Count stays 0-2. So the Burros trying to at least get what the Patriots did, and that's a sac fly to get that first run of the game across for them. Riley Satcham trying to shut that chance down here with one out. And the pitch here lined right side, foul. There, hit in the fence and landed in foul territory. Closey still behind 0-2. Ellie Weiss on deck.
Central Valley with tournament appearances in 2012, 17, 19, and 23.
Here's the 0-2 delivery. Check swing, held up. It's inside, maybe a little high as well, and it's ball one.
Mayport CG appearances in 13, 17, 21, 22, and here in 23.
So Closey with the 1-2. One down, runner on third. And a ball, base hit into the right, left center field. It will split the gap. Closey will take the turn at first. She's digging for second as Zerfus gets to it, throws it in, but not in time as Serena Closey comes through with the base knock or double and ties this game up. An RBI double for Serena Closey. And we are tied at 1-1 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. Courtesy runner will come in now. Here as Mallory Elfson will come in to run for Serena Closey. So Closey does the job and gets some high fives on her way back to the dugout. Ellie Weiss will come in now. Closey did most of that at bat with 2 strikes on her as well. Fouled off a couple pitches, took a one inside and high, and then lined one on a rope to the fence out in left center. Dimensions here, left field, right field down the line, 210, straightaway center field, 220, so you hit it to that left center area. I'm going to say it's 215 to that part of the fence. Here's the first pitch, missing for ball one to Ellie Weiss. Weiss here with the courtesy runner, Mallory Elfson out at second base. Here running for Serena Closey for Hillsboro Central Valley. Satcham delivers, tied up 1-1. The count is 1-1. The score is 1-1 here in the first inning. Here's a ball golfed into right field. They'll be down for a base hit. They're going to send Elfson. No, they're going to hold Elfson. Hold Elfson at third. Wanted to make sure it landed in, and it did. But able to get to it quickly in right field. There's Sand, gets it in. So Coach Erickson at third throwing up the stop sign saying, hold up, hold up, hold up. So runners on the corners, first pitch, and it's a called strike to Danielle Dubois.
No balls, one strike. That American flag starting to.
We'll see here, Vice on first. They do look to put her in motion here as she does go, and the throw will come down, be cut off, and it'll be a stolen base for Ellie Vice. Pitch was a called strike to Dubois. Sure, Uncle Neil with a smile there with the base hit and the stolen base there for Vice. Here's this one, fouled off, out of play. Here in a 1-1 ball game in the bottom of the first inning. Riley Satcham looking to rock and deliver, and the lefty gets a swing and a miss, strike three. So 2 down. And 2 on, and now the season debut for Carsey Hattlestead. Going to take her first at-bat of the season. Cleared yesterday from the injury. She's a designated player here today. First pitch to her will run low for ball 1. Hattlestead with the left knee injury near the tail end of the summer softball season. Missing all regular season in the region. Playing the first pitch line down the left field line, and almost a storybook moment for her, but a drift fall. Be 1-1. Here, Mallory Elfson on third base. Ellie Vice on second base. Burrows have tied it in this first and now trying to take a lead. Hattlestead with 2 outs. Here's a swing and a miss for a strike. So 1-2, 2 down, 2 on. Left field playing close to line, big gap out there in left center field. Here's the pitch. Good eye there for ball 2. Hard to lay off that one. That is literally the 4th live pitch you have seen all season. Now this one, swing and a miss. Got her to swing through it for strike 3. So the Burros tie it up on a couple of base hits, and it will be 1-1 as we hit the end of 1 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seat Sales Scoreboard. Top of inning number 2 coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsboro location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Dirt turning, hearts pumping, motors roaring. It's nonstop racing action Thursday nights at the Norman County Raceway and Friday nights at the Red River Valley Speedway. Featuring the fastest drivers around. Don't miss a lap. Fuel burning, dirt turning all summer long. For more information, visit ncraceway.com and redrivervalleyspeedway.com. The action never stops. Thursday night racing at the Norman County Raceway and Friday night racing at the Red River Valley Speedway.
Top of inning number 2, Mayport CG Hatton Northwood 1, Hillsboro Central Valley 1. Both teams played in a run in the first inning. Let's head to the second. Parker Strand, Madison Sand, Cora Gensrich will lead us off. Update here on yourliveevent.com, the state baseball tournament across the way here in Corbett Field. Here it is. Thompson with the victory over Bishop Ryan, 11-1, the final in 6 innings. So the Thompson Tommies baseball team will represent Region 2 there in the semi-finals tomorrow. North Star and Central Cass, that game will be starting here momentarily, shortly. And Chase Miller will have the call for you on that one. So myself, Jake Berkmeyer, here at the South Hill Softball Complex for the softball tournament. Parker Strand starts this at bat up 2-0. And now Closey comes back with a called strike, 2-1. And Parker Strand, Madison Sand, and Cora Gensrich 6, 7, 8 batters of the Patriot lineup.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Closey delivers the 2-1, grounded back off the glove of Closey and into center field for a base hit. Took a high hop on her and she leaped up to grab it, but too high, and the leadoff base hit. Both innings so far with leadoff base hits for the Patriots. It was Mesa Larson leading off with a single, stealing second, and coming in to score on a sacrifice fly in that first inning. Patriots will see what they get to do. Here's Madison Sand. First pitch to her, shows bunt, bunts it high up. Vice will come in. Field throw to first is in time. Now off at third. They'll get it. Closey, the pitcher, backing up at third. She'll run the runner back to second now, and diving back in safely is Strand. So the sacrifice bunt will move the runner over as Vice gets it over to Du Bois, and then Strand will retreat back to the second base bag where she was advanced. There, so 1 out. Runner on second. Cora Gensrich will now bat. Closey delivers the pitch, and it is low for a ball.
1 ball, no strikes. The way this field is set up, if you're
Vice
playing
at
short,
third, playing in front of the bag there, close to the line. We'll be seeing if the Patriots are going to do some more small ball. As this one runs outside to the right-handed hitting batter, and ball 2.
see the visors on over at
So 2-0
base and out in left field.
with 1 out, runner on second base here in inning number 2.
Here's the 2-0 pitch.
And this one called strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Going back in state tournament history, I believe it was 2017 in Jamestown. Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Mayport CG played for the 7th place game.
Count moves to 2-2. Runner stays at second.
Yeah, because that was the year Harry Lipsy was coaching for Mayport CG. There, so I believe the second time that these two have faced each other in the state tournament. Here's a 2-2 count now with 1 out and a swing and a miss, strike 3. Closey comes back with a strikeout, and now 2 down, runner on second. Will be the designated player, Hudson Zerfus, to bat.
That will bring up Hudson Zerface, the designated.
Hudson Zerfus hitting for the left fielder, flex player Reagan Zerfus. As the first pitch is in the dirt, Quam gets it, throws down to third. Now we got a runner in a pickle. Runner back, throwing back to second. Now we go back to third. Kittleson will chase her down, and it's the 2, 5, 4, 6. Take him out to get the third out. That will do it here as the runner caught on the base paths, and Mayport CG Hatton Northwood gets no runs on a 1 hit, and they leave no one on base. To the bottom of inning number 2, 1-1 the score in your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. They're open Saturdays 10 to 5. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Bottom of the second, and Santa Kritzberger will have the first pitch delivered, strike 1 to her. And comeback check swing. It's a called strike anyway. 0-2. Kritzberger, Ensign, Leesburg, 7, 8, 9 batters. for Hillsboro Central Valley. Here and they swing and a miss, strike three. 3 straight strikeouts here for Riley Satcham. All 4 of the outs so far have been by strikeout. She's had a walk and 2 hits allowed with a run scored mixed in with that. So now Megan Ensign will bat, and the first pitch to her runs outside, a little bit low as it's backhanded, reaching across the body by Raina Satcham, the catcher for Mayport CG Hat to Northwood. As Riley Satcham delivers, this one gets away up high.
That's ball number 2.
Look at this. Looks like some Borough fans brought their own shade down that third base line, putting up a tent here for this game. That's some smart thinking. It's a little sunny out. Watch out for that burn. Here's a called strike now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Got a few fans taking advantage of the shade out in the outfield as well, especially right field, right center field. Pitched low as Raina Satcham tries to frame it, but the umpire says, no, still a little crooked. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. And the delivery called, strike 2. Full count now to Megan Ensign. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And winner of this one gets Beulah tomorrow in the semifinals. Called, strike 3. 4 straight strikeouts. And that will bring up now Jorah Leesburg. So Leesburg, the number 9 hitter, takes the first pitch for a strike. Here's Satcham, the lefty, and this one runs inside for a ball. I might be imagining things. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. It's looking to me like she's taken a half step to her right on the pitching rubber. Difference here between first inning and second inning. Maybe I'm exaggerating that. Maybe I'm misremembering. This is the 4th game of the day. We've seen a lot of softball. But here she'll get that right foot right on the middle of the pitching mound as she delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. She strikes out the side, and that's 6 strikeouts through 2 innings for Riley Satcham. It's 1-1. Here as we go to the top of the 3rd inning on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Congratulations from Dakota Packers, HCV Booster Club, Hillsboro Central Valley Schools, Our Savior's Lutheran Church, City of Hillsboro, Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Office, Dakota Heritage Bank, Alton Grain Terminal. Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Hudson Zervis leads things off in the top of the 3rd inning. Here she was at the plate when the runner was thrown out on the base paths for the 3rd out. So her 2nd time coming up here, and this one is bunted up over the backstop, and we're watching the ball roll. Oh, what a road it takes. That was an interesting line that it rolls through, circling around and catching up there at the top of the backstop. Oh, the things I think are fun. So 0-1 the count to Zerfus. Hudson Zerfus hitting for Reagan Zerfus, the flex player. That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out here with the leadoff batter, number 9 hitter. Hudson Zerfus at the plate. Swing and a miss for a strike. Serena Closey pounds it through. She has 3 strikeouts here in the first 2 innings combined. Here now she's hunting for number 4. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Closey gets it, so the first 9 batters she's faced, she's given up 2 hits. She's striking out 4, she's given up 3 hits, striking out 4. Has had 1 run scoring on a sacrifice fly, and also had even one of those runners being thrown out on the base path. Here's to the top of the order with Mesa Larson to bat. Larson singled, leading off the first, stole her way to second, advanced to third on the Danica Hansen single, and scored on the Riley Satcham sacrifice fly. Here's the first this pitch off the light pole. We got a ringer as it ricochets off the pole and back into play. Now, it's not the same as the Metrodome. If it goes off the speaker, you can't play it. There, but it is a foul ball for a strike 2. Here now the 2-0-2 and tap back to the glove of Closey, and a soft toss over to Du Bois at first for the 1-3 ground out. That'll be out number 2. Danica Hansen will come back now. Here, and she was left at third base after stealing second and third base in that first inning. First pitch to her. Outside, ball 1. 1-1 our score here in the top of inning number 3. Hillsboro Central Valley, the number 4 seed, runners up out of region number 1. And Mayport CG, as the region 2 winner, is the number 5 seed. Here with the regular season head-to-head going in favor of Hillsboro Central Valley. Looks like that was the deciding factor in the vote as well. Here's this pitch is fouled to the backstop. 2 balls, 1 strike. So far we've seen the number 2 seed go down. The number 3 seed win in easily, and the number 1 seed come back in the 6th inning to win. So we'll see what happens with these 2 ranked teams as Closey delivers a looked in strike 2. Even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Closey looks in, gets the wrist guard with the pitch locations, pitch type there. Time is called here as Hansen has stepped out. Now she steps back into the box. Closey rocks and delivers inside, ball 3. Full count to Danica Hansen with Raina Satcham on deck for Mayport CG, Hatton Northwood. Here, and the full count. Popped up, shortstop, Kittleson charges in and snow cones it in the top of the glove. Here she is charging in with the underhand catch. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, hits, errors, runners left on base. We go to the bottom of inning number 3 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Mayport CG, Hatton Northwood, Hillsboro Central Valley tied at 1 on yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavor. To this year's graduating class, we encourage you to step into your future and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Congratulations from administration, staff, and other students at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
Spring is here and the scenery while driving down the road will soon be filled with farm machinery planting this year's crop. Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. As fieldwork begins, we want to remind you to take extra caution when approaching large, slow-moving machinery traveling down the road. A successful crop year is one that is accident-free. Irie Insurance offers all lines of insurance, and we would love the opportunity to visit with you. For our contact information, please visit our website at irieins.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Bottom of inning number 3, Hillsboro Central Valley will send up the top of the order with Peyton Quam, Kaylee Kittleson, Serena Closey to lead off. Quam shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes it outside for ball one.
Hillsboro Central, the catcher, Peyton Quam. The leadoff batter, she walked back in the first inning.
Quam here with the 1-0 count.
She was the one to come around and score.
And takes this pitch on the black on the outside edge for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Quam, a walk, steal a second, steal a third, and scoring on the RBI double from Serena Closey in the first inning. There to, at that time, tie the score. That's where we still sit here, 1-1. Now fly ball into right field, and it will drop in. Quam going to dig for second as it rolls away from the outfielder, Sand, and Quam will be there. Gensrich at second was going out, looking over the shoulder. Sand was coming in. Gensrich maybe had the best chance at it, but a difficult catch, and it drops in for an single, and then as it rolls away, Quam will take second base here with the aggressive base running. So Quam into scoring position again for Kaylee Kittleson. Kittleson 0 for 1. Strikeout victim, as every out has been a strikeout victim. Here's a throw down to third as the runner breaks in, not in time. Quam has stolen now her third base here, and if you count taking the extra base on that single, it's almost like has 4 extra bases taken. We're only in the third inning. 0-1 count to Kittleson. Shows bunt, pulls it back. It's a ball. And Riley Satcham, 2 innings pitched. She has 6 strikeouts. The only outs have been recorded by the K. 2 looking, 4 swinging. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kittleson. With that go-ahead run on third. Quam doing the table setting, getting on base, and motoring her way around. Here's the 1-2. Called strike 3. 7 outs, 7 strikeouts for Riley Satcham. Our day 1 record, we'll call it, not record, the high watermark here today for the strikeouts so far. Christensen for Beulah had 13 strikeouts in relief here in that last game that wrapped up with Beulah coming from behind to defeat Delax Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. So the runner on third, snap throw down to third, hits the runner. Quam breaks away, gets into the outfield, and Quam will come in to score. So Quam will come in to score on the throwing error as it hit Quam diving back into the third base bag and ricocheted off her into left field. And that run comes across, and Hillsboro Central Valley now leads 2-1. Here now the 0-2, and it's a ground ball off the glove at third. Closey will reach safely. Coming up on that hop, and off the glove there.
Third baseman Ellie Weiss.
Ruled an error in my book. Courtesy runner comes in for Closey at first. Mallory Elfson will run. So she's aboard. She was left at third base last time she came in to run. Ellie Weiss now bats. Weiss 1 for 1 with a right field single. She'll take the first pitch. Strike 1. Here so far. Here's a high fly right field down the line up against the fence and over into the grandstand or the bleachers off to our right. So far, well, that error, I guess, technically not a hit, but yeah, all the outs have been strikeouts. Everyone else has hit or reached on error. Here's a hesitation swing held up by Weiss. It's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first base here with 1 out. This one, again, hit foul, right field line. Elfson will retreat back to the first base bag. Weiss also stole a base back in that first inning. Here as she remained at second base. The 1-2, swing and a miss, drop third strike, runner goes here and is on to second base. So Weiss will be out because of the runner on first. So the automatic drop third strike for the out. Elson will go to second on the pass ball. So 2 down and another out through the strikeout. That will bring up Danielle Dubois. Boys 0 for 1 today with a strikeout.
2 down here in this ball game.
And here's a swing and a miss. First strike, 2. Elfson out there on second base. Here's the courtesy runner. And the Burros leading 2-1. Here's a ball right side down the line, fall. Squirting wide of that first base bag.
2 strikes here with 2 down.
Here in this inning number 3. Hillsboro Central Valley scoring a run. Peyton Quam leading off with a single. Advancing to second as the ball dropped in between in no man's land and squirted away. And now ball popped up out of play here from Du Bois. Again, count stays 0-2. Here and then Quam stealing second and coming in on a throwing error. 2 errors in the inning for Mayport CG Hat to Northwood. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So technically 3 straight innings where Satram has struck out the side, but Hillsboro Central Valley leads 2-1 on your Golden Harvest Seed Sales, Tim's Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard as we head to the top of the 4th inning on yourliveevent.com.
At 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
The Hillsboro Vets Club welcomes you for Broasted Chicken Saturdays, 5:30 till 7:30. Fries and coleslaw along with delicious roasted chicken. It's the best chicken I've ever had. Roasted chicken, dine in and take out at Saturdays at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And remember, appetizers and so many other fun activities at the Hillsboro Vets Club. Good luck to the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros from everyone at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And they thank you for all of your support with the Hillsboro Vets Club.
First pitch low here in the top of the 4th inning. Raina Satram, Riley Satram, Brooklyn Galdi, the batters up for Mayport CG Hat to Northwood. Trailing Hillsboro Central Valley 2-1. Serena Closey ready to deliver the 1-0 as it is now 2-0. Serena Closey pitching, Peyton Quam catching, Danielle Dubois here is at first base, Megan Ensign at second, Kaylee Kittleson at short, Ellie Weiss here at third base, Jorah Leesberg in left field, Santa Kritzberger in center, Kate Onis in right field. The defensive alignment here for Hillsboro Central Valley. And Onis the flex player, and Hattelstad hitting as the designated player in her place. Here comes the 2-1, and we'll have a 3-1 coming. Closey misses on that one outside. Raina Satram 0 for 1 with a strikeout in her earlier at bat. 4 strikeouts for closing her first 3 innings. High, flied up, popped up. Right behind catcher, it will be Quam tossing off the mask. Good job by Closey to say there it is. She sticks with it and able to make the catch for the out. So the P2. And now Riley Satram will bat. 1 plate appearance, no official at bat, as she has a sacrifice fly earlier for an RBI, and that 1 run coming across. Pitched low here from Closey.
ball, no strikes, one down.
Here's we get the pitch in. Well, the pitch into the pitcher, and she delivers to the catcher, and a swing and a miss. Strike one, 1 ball, 1 strike for Riley Satcham. Brooklyn Galdi on deck here in this top of the 4th inning. A state quarterfinal game, game number 4. Pitch missing for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Satcham steps out, now back into that left-hand batter's box. Ready to deliver this one up high for a ball. Mayport CG with the navy-ish blue jerseys with the high red socks and the white letters here on the jersey backs. White outlined there on the jersey fronts. Satcham back in and calls time right away. No pitch clock, so you do get more than 1 time per at-bat, but we'll see here. Hillsboro Central Valley wearing their gray unis here today with the blue socks, the blue trim. Goes across the jersey front. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. With 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. Riley Satcham at the plate.
Satcham steps back in, facing the full count pitch.
This one is ball 4. Satcham takes the free pass, and that will be the first walk there that Closey has given up. So Brooklyn Galdi bats, strikeout victim, 0 for 1 here today. She struck out there on that 2-2 offering to end the 1st inning. Satcham at first, good speed. We'll see how aggressive they want to be with 1 out here. And pitch brings Quam out of the crouch, ball 1. And Weiss and DuBois at 3rd and 1st in on the corners as a swing and a miss. Even up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So Serena Closey gave up back-to-back singles in the 1st. She gave up a single lead off the 2nd, but that base runner was thrown out on the plate. Here's a nubber that goes foul. Strike 2. And then here this walk that she allowed with 1 out here in the 4th. So 1, 2, 3, just the 4th base runner of the game so far here in this 4th inning. One of them has scored. That's the 2-1 score that Mayport CG had Northwood has. Bunted here with 2 strikes, and it's fall, and so it will be an out. Bunted, fall, and batter is out here with the 2 strikes on her. And where do I have bunting fall with 2 strikes? It's automatic out.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Next batter, center fielder Parker.
Here, so 2 down now. Runner stays at first.
2-strike foul, the automatic.
Here, so now this first pitch popped up here from Parker Strand into center field, and it'll be the left fielder Leesberg calling off Kritzberger, making the catch, and that is the flyout. So the flyout for out number 3. The 1-out walk does no damage as that runner stranded on first base. To the bottom of inning number 4 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard, it's 2-1. Hillsboro Central Valley leads over Mayport CG Hatton Northwood.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Bottom of inning number 4, Hillsboro Central Valley at the plate. Carsey Hattlestead leads things off, the designated player. 0 for 1 here today with that strikeout. And this one flown to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hattlestead, Santa Kritzberger, Megan Ensign due up. 6, 7, 8 batters of the Borough lineup. Borough's leading 2-1 over Mayport CG. Off-speed pitch, pulled the changeup on her. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Hattlestead, her first game of the season here today, dealing with the injury. First time she's seen live pitching from someone other than her teammates. Pitch misses for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job trying to place that.
This one swing and a miss for strike 3. The K streak continues. That is now 10 strikeouts here for Satram. Riley Satram, 10 strikeouts, 10 outs, 10 strikeouts. It's a 10-carat game for her. Although Hillsboro Central Valley leads 2-1. Swing and a miss on the first pitch here to Santa Kritzberger. And 0-1 the count. Here's we hit 7 o'clock. Should just be about start time of the baseball game as well between North Star and Central Cass. That's over at Corbett Field. Chase Miller with the call in that one for the state baseball tournament. Here's our state softball tournament. We'll go to the 5th inning as the called strike 3. Nope, sorry, that's only the second out. My bad, I was 1 ahead. I was looking at the strikes on the scoreboard instead of the outs, and so I got ahead of myself, but still another strikeout there, and that's 11 Ks for Riley Satram. Called strike 1 to Megan Ensign. Still here in the bottom of the 4th. 0-1 to Ensign. She was a strikeout victim her first time up. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Riley Satram trying to do it again here in the circle.
Maybe not the heat that we saw in the last matchup.
Here comes the lefty delivers. Check swing. They will appeal. No, did not go around. So ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. Riley Satram. Here, this will be pitch number 70. It's fall tipped to the backstop. Megan Ensign trying to lock in here, put a ball in play. Those here do have 3 hits, a couple of runs as the pitch is up high, and that one got away. Will float in for a ball 2. Even up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here, the base is empty. Bottom of inning number 4. Riley Satram's delivery is fall to the backstop. Ensign stays alive.
Stays at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
If Ensign should reach, or Leesburg, the number 9 hitter, awaits on deck.
Looking for strikeout number 12.
Satram's pitches popped up into right field, coming in, chasing in, and making the catches. Madison Stand, and the first non-strikeout out ends the 4th inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning, and Hillsboro Central Valley leads 2-1 over Mayport CG Haddon Northwood as we go to the top of inning number 5 on YourLiveEvent.com.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro.
Dirt turning, hearts pumping, motors roaring. It's nonstop racing action Thursday nights at the Norman County Raceway and Friday nights at the Red River Valley Speedway. Featuring the fastest drivers around. Don't miss a lap. Fuel burning, dirt turning all summer long. For more information, visit ncraceway.com and redrivervalleyspeedway.com. The action never stops. Thursday night racing at the Norman County Raceway and Friday night racing at the Red River Valley Speedway.
Mayport CG hat to Northwood here in the state quarterfinals. Coming to bat against the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, trailing 2-1. Top of the fifth. Here's Serena Closey, delivers to Hudson Zerfus. Ball one. Patriots here with their fifth state appearance, third straight. Hillsboro Central Valley making the tournament here for the fourth time, 13, 17, 19, and now here in 23. Here's the strike pitch there, so 1 ball, 1 strike. To Madison Sand. And she'll swing and miss there, 1-2. Gensrich on deck, then Zerfus, the 7, 8, 9 batters for Mayport CG hat to Northwood.
2-1 ball game right now. Hillsboro Central Valley has the lead.
Here's the pitch outside for a ball. 2-2. Checking. Yeah. Here, so now Closey will deliver the 2-2, and this one might have been a fall tip, but it swung through. It's a strike 3 either way as Quam held on to it. And that will be the strikeout for Closey. She picks up her 6th here in the 5th inning, so 4 1/3 inning, 6 strikeouts. Be really impressive, and it is impressive. But again, Riley Satcham has 11 of the 12 outs by the strikeout right now for Mayport CG. Something you don't see very often. Cora Gensrich will bat now. Here she takes the first pitch, ball 1. And now Closey comes back, ball 2 inside. Gensrich with a strikeout, her first at bat. 0 for 1 here today.
No strikes. As Close continues to take her time as she works
Closey.
on the hill. Here's the windup of the pitch.
Swing and a miss for a strike. Update here from Irie Insurance, the in-game update. Just checking back across town here with Central Cass and North Star. They're scoreless in the bottom of the second. There between North Star and the Central Cass Squirrels. That game for you on yourliveevent.com as well. Here with the audio-only broadcast of these softball, baseball state tournament games presented to you, authorized with special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the NDHSAA. Here's the 2-2, strike 3 looking.
Back-to-back Ks in the book for Close.
Make it 7 Ks now for Closey. And Serena Closey now looking to see if she can get a 1-2-3 inning. Here she did have a 1-2-3 in the third. Also, sort of, technically, kinda, had one in the second when there was the leadoff batter reach, but was also the third out on the base path. So she had 4 batters come to the plate there, but that 4th one an unofficial at bat. Here's a 0-1 strike delivered through. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Hudson Zerfus. Hitting for Reagan Zerfus, the left fielder for Mayport CG hat to Northwood. Popped up, right field. Going out, coming in, going out, and coming in. Making the catch is Kate Onis in right field, right on the foul line. But doesn't matter because she holds on to it. So it's an out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. And we go now to the bottom of the 5th inning. Hillsboro Central Valley leading Mayport CG Hatton Northwood 2-1.
The Norman County Fair, June 21st through 24th, Ada, Minnesota. Mighty Thomas Carnival on the Midway. Racing, ag education, free family Friday, free music, youth day, senior day, hypnotist Freddie Justice, wrestling, parade, tractor show, food, games, fun, 4-H, FFA. For a complete schedule of events, visit normancountyfair.com. Join your family, friends, and neighbors. Everyone's going to be there. Where summer begins and the fun never ends. The Norman County Fair, June 21st through 24th, Ada, Minnesota.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
9-1-2 hitters coming to the plate for Hillsboro Central Valley. Jorah Leesburg, then top of the order with Peyton Qualm, Kaylee Kittleson. Here is ball 1, strike 1, delivered from Riley Satcham. Satcham allowing here 2 runs, 3 hits, 11 strikeouts in the game. 75 pitches as number 76 is a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Leesburg 0 for 1 here with a strikeout.
Number 12 here on the strikeout count for Riley Satcham.
Here's Satcham, sets up.
Here's a windup of the pitch.
And this one falls to the backstop. Staying alive here. Leesburg will have the 1-2 count. Riley Satcham pitching, Raina Satcham catching. Brooklyn Galdi at first base, Cora Gensrich at second. Asa Larson at shortstop. As the ground ball goes to her. Cut off, though, by the third baseman, Danica Hansen. She'll throw to first, and that will be the out. So 5-3 will be the out. Again, Larson at short, Hansen at third. Reagan Zerfus in left field, Parker Strand in center, Madison Sand in right field. Here for Mayport CG Hatton Northwood. Peyton Quam has walked and singled. 1 for 1 today. She scored both runs. One of them was an unearned run. She also has 3 stolen bases in the game. Ball 1 on the first pitch, and Satcham loses it, gets away from her, and it will be ball 2. Doesn't like that one. She's going to throw it back here to Raina, saying, give this to the umpire, and you throw me back a different one. I like this one better. Let's go with this one. That one didn't have a good grip. That's why I lost control of it. Now, I come back, and that one comes up a little high for a ball. Satcham has not walked a batter, and again, has 11 strikeouts. 3-0, though. Oh, no, she did walk Quam. Sorry, leading off that first inning. My bad. Here, the 3-0. It's a 4-pitch walk. Second walk, and both walks have been 4-pitch walks to Peyton Quam. So that will bring up Kaylee Kittleson. Kittleson 0 for 2. Has been caught looking twice. Here, runner goes for second. Quam as the ball hits Quam and will ricochet into left field, but the second baseman, Gensrich, who was backing up the play, is able to get to it and keep Quam from advancing. So that's the second time that Peyton Quam has been hit on the throw when she's stolen a base. First time resulted in her scoring a run. Now we're going to have a time called here, as Satcham's going to ask for a tall here to come out and see if she can get the grip or something. So we're going to have time called, and umpire's going to inspect the tall and come over and talk with her. So she will tuck it into the back pocket, and the umpire just making sure that nothing odd going on with that. It's one, and that wind we had at the start of the game has dropped off a little bit. The flag is pretty still right now, and it's getting a little stuffy out there. Here the swing and a miss for strike one. Here with one down, runner on second base. This pitch popped up and out of play. Satcham also, as you see here, with the sun coming at her.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here, no visor. In fact, the Patriots infield, no visors at all. Here's they're choosing just to go with the face shields in the infield. In fact, I think I'm going to double check. Yes. Yes. And yes, no visors in the outfield either. Here's a swing and a miss for strike three. Kittleson goes down, and now Serena Closey will come up. Here with that runner on second base. And this one called a strike, coming in low. Closey 1 for 2 here today with a double and reached on error. Her courtesy runner has advanced as far as third. She also has an RBI here today on that first inning double. Pop up in the infield at second base, and that will be Gensrich underneath it for the third out. Here, so the runner stranded on second base there, and it will go to the top of the sixth. Score remains 2-1. Our score on our Golden Harvest. Tim Cassette, Seat Sales Scoreboard.
Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at RDK Enterprises, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Hillsboro Central Valley leads Mayport CG 2-1 in the top of the sixth inning. Burrow's trying to advance to the second state semifinal game in their program there, as they got there in 2019. Mayport CG, here's they lost in the semifinals last year to eventual state champion Central Cass, and then they lost to Beulah in the third place game to take fourth place last year. Here is Serena Closey in the circle, delivers the first pitch, ball one, to Mesa Larson. Larson at the top of the order, here leading off, followed by Danica Hansen and Raina Satcham.
Larson came around to score the lone run here in the ballgame for the Patriots.
And the delivered pitch catches the outside black for strike one. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike here to the leadoff batter, Mesa Larson.
There's Larson, the left-handed hitter, and a ball slapped past Du Bois at first and into right field. So the runner on first, tying run aboard here in the top of the sixth with nobody out for Mayport CG at Northwood. Danica Hansen will bat. First though, time called as Quam adjusting the, tying the shoe there behind the plate. Mesa Larson at first base. She did steal second in the first inning. We'll see if she looks to head off again. 3 stolen bases in the game for the Patriots as a team. Called strike one, and Larson takes a couple steps but holds up at first. Serena Closey here has allowed just 4 hits in this game so far. Trying to see if she can get a ball for one of those tailor-made double plays. Meanwhile, we get a swing and a miss as Hansen tried to send that one there out to center field. Worked straight away, 220.
Here for Danica Hansen.
So 0-2, the count. It's Closey, rocks and delivers. Drop third strike. And runner on first, though. It's a strikeout. Here's the runner holds up at first. So with the Odette there, we'll bring up Raina Satram. Strikeout and a pop out to the catcher Quam back in her last at bat. Here's they look for a bunt. Runner goes, throw down to second is off the glove into center field. Kritzberger quickly to it and no extra advancement. Mesa Larson's in with the stolen base. There when you got the infield corners playing in. And then there at second base, you got to go and cover. You got to see if they do lay down the bunt, you got to cover first. Well, play there just went into center field. Here's now a ball popped up behind home plate, and that will be out of play off the roof. Here's so 1 ball, 1 strike. There our count. Mesa Larson out at second base. The tying run here in the 6th inning. Mayport CG had Northwood. Here's the pitch, runs down low. Ball 2.
In the batter's box, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike.
So 2-1 with 1 out, runner on second. 2-1 is our score as well. Hillsboro Central Valley with a run in the first and the third. Mayport CG just 1 run in the first for them. Pitch runs inside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Here with the heart of the order coming up for Mayport CG, or at the plate, I should say, with the number 3 hole hitter, Raina Satram, in a 3-1 hitter's count. Closey will come set. She will rock and deliver. And this one fall to the backstop. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So full count. Double check that. All right. Closey to rock and deliver to the right-handed hitting Raina Satram. It's outside for ball 4, second walk that Closey has issued in this game. So runners on first and second. Quam gonna take time here to bring in the infield, talk things over. A moment here for Closey to gather herself, set things down, and we take a moment here for our Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro in-game update. From Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro, the Ryan Opdahl Agency, call 701-436-5777. In this one, Mayport CG with 1 run on 4 hits, 2 errors, 2 runners left on base. Was the first inning with Mesa Larson a single, stolen base, and she would score on a sacrifice fly. Hillsboro Central Valley gets a Serena Closey RBI double in the first, and then a Peyton Quam scoring on an error in the third. Burrows with 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 4 runners left on base. That's your Farmers Union Insurance in-game update. Ball 1 to the left-hand hitting Riley Satram. Here for Mayport CG. Satram has hit that sacrifice fly for an RBI, and she walked her first time up. Swing and a miss as Satram over the top of that one. Riley Satram. Galdi on deck. Here 1 out in this top of the 6th inning. Runners on first and second. Close kind of game you'd expect between a 4 and a 5 seed. This one fall to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't express enough what a beautiful night this is here in the Magic City.
Here's a Closey trying to work her way out of a jam with a leadoff single, and then a 1-out walk. Here comes the 1-2 delivery. And it's up high to the backstop. The wild pitch will move the runners up. First wild pitch of the game for Closey. And runners into scoring position now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Is the count. Closey, you gotta imagine, just gotta focus up on that batter now. Here trying to get something here. And this one fall to the backstop. Riley Satcham staying alive here with a 2-2 count. Number 4 hitter. Cleanup hitter, you want him to produce some runs, and you got 2 out there right now in scoring position. Riley Satcham into the box. Serena Closey in the circle. Here's the pitch. This one popped up and going to go out of play. So we come back, do it again. You get a fresh softball tossed in. Satcham steps off into that little bit of shade that's now creeping across the field. As we're almost to 7:30 here today. Here and now the 2-2 popped up, and that is up against the fence, the backstop, and it's going to drift onto the netting. There, so foul ball again. Yeah, a nice collection up there. Got a few foul balls hit up there. Still 2-2. This is the 8th pitch of the at-bat for Riley Satcham. And the pitch goes low for a ball, 3-2. Good discipline at the plate. There to lay off that one. It's a tough one. Runners on second and third. First base is open, just 1 out. But you don't want to give any extra runners, especially here late in the top of the 6th inning. Here comes the pitch. This one fly down the left field line. It's hooking, and it is foul. That for sure would have been extra bases. That would have gone all the way to the fence. That's Leesburg out there, and for the lefty to take it the other way would have been a big hit. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here, the 4th pitch that Satcham has fouled off this at bat. Closey looking for a put away. What do you got? Here she rocks and delivers, and this one golfed into left field. It's a base hit to Leesburg. She's going to come up throwing. The throw will come to the plate. It'll be cut off as 2-run score, and the Patriots take the lead. 2-run score on the double, and Mayport CG Hatton Northwood takes the lead here in the top of the 6th inning. There she went the other way, straightened it out, poked it there into the outfield, and now the lead for Mayport CG Hatton Northwood. So Riley Satcham coming through. Again, a long at bat, as that was the 10-pitch at bat. Here comes the pitch now low to Brooklyn Galdi. So looking to recover after that long at bat and giving up the run. Runs, I should say, and now a 3-2 Patriot lead. Closey to Galdi. And it's low for a ball. 5 hits for Mayport CG Hatton Northwood in this game. They've left 2 runners on base here for their 3 runs. This one fouled to the backstop. 2 balls and a strike. Still 1 out in the inning. 2-1 the count. Closey sets to deliver.
windup of the pitch.
And it's swung through for strike two.
Strike number 2, and the count moves to 2-2.
Hillsboro Central Valley will have 4, 5, 6 batters. Vice, Du Bois, Hattlestead scheduled to come up the bottom of the 6th inning. They now need some runs here to get back on top. As the Patriots look for some extra runs. They'll get a swing and a miss on this one, though. Strikeout. Out number 2 here in the 6th. Will be Closey's 9th strikeout of the game. And that will have Parker Strand to bat. Single in her first at bat, flying out to left. Her last time up, 1 for 2. First pitch is a called strike. Runner getting off second base. Qualm takes some steps up the third base line and then gets the ball back to the pitcher, Closey, after Riley Satcham starts her way back to that second base bag. 0-1, Closey delivers, and a ground ball right side. Knocked down by Ensign, gotta get the throw, not in time, and the runner is safe. Runner is safe there. There is the Parker Strand outrunning the slow roller. And that puts runners on the corners. We'll see here if the Burrows choose to throw down to second if the runner goes, because you get that out ahead of time. We'll see what happens just to get that third. So Madison Sand will bat, shows bunt, low comes in on the throw, and the runner will break for second. Throw just goes back to the pitcher. So 1-0 the count to Madison Sand. Sand. Here the 7th batter in the order and the 7th batter to bat this inning. Here's a pop shot over at second, and Ensign will glove it on the soft liner, and that will be the out. But Riley Satcham with a 2-run double gives the Patriots the lead over the Burros, 3-2 on your Golden Harvest. Tim Cassette, Seed Sales Scoreboard. We come back at the bottom of inning number 6.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities, and they encourage all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the Burros. Congratulations to the area graduates, and best of luck in your future endeavors from the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club.
It's a North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 5th and 6th.
And the 1-2. Hit on the ground, is going to sneak through the middle for a base hit.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 12th and 13th.
This one comes Olivia Vetter back set, blocked at the net.
Plus the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 10th and 11th.
Now it's with Class A. Here's Michael Nile with the windmill duck.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Ellie Weiss, Danielle Du Bois, Carsey Hattlestead to come up for Hillsboro Central Valley. Batting here in the bottom of the 6th, now trailing 3-2. Riley Satcham's been getting it done in the circle, and she got done at the plate last inning. Here with that 2-run double. Give them the 1-run lead. First pitch fly down the right field line, that's going to hook foul. Weiss singled into right field. Her first at bat, and then stole the base. Next at bat, strikeout victim. As we got an extra ball on the field here, we'll get that one tossed over to home plate. 0-1 to Ellie Weiss. This one is up high for a ball.
The opening round matchup, Renville County lost that game, but Savacool still had 11 strikeouts.
And this pitch comes down low for ball 2. 2-1.
And 1 strike.
Ellie Weiss here with Danielle Dubois on deck. This pitch fouled out of play.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans anxious, ready for a big play for either side, ready to erupt. Here's the 2-2. Up high, ball 3. Here's a Weiss trying to find a way to get on base, representing the tying run here in the 6th. This one, it's a base hit into right field. Weiss will be aboard, and there you get the tying run on. And it looks like Coach Erickson coming over here. We're going to have a pinch runner coming in. And I believe it'll probably be Sadie Gallagher, maybe. Who ran. Nope, not Gallagher. She goes back in. Who's coming out? Is that Hong? Number 18?
Pinch runner, Casey Hong.
Yep, Casey Hong will come in and run. So Casey Hong will run at first base, representing the tying run. Danielle Dubois batting here. Waiting patiently, maybe not so patiently, as our umpire gets the scorecard entered in. Dubois 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And Riley Satcham with a dozen strikeouts in the circle here today. Ben Strong, first pitch up high for ball 1. See here what the Borough lineup can do as we hit the middle of it with the tail end coming up. This number 5 batter, Dubois. The 1-0 runner goes for second. The throw is in time. Hong out, caught stealing, 2-6, and a big out to erase that runner on first. Oh, hold on though, because now Coach Erickson is appealing to the umpires, and I think they might be saying the blocking of the bag, and our umpires are going to get together. So a big moment here as they talk things over. All 3 of them get together, and I believe what they're saying is the shortstop, to field that throw, entered into the path of the runner, and that's, I believe, what Coach Erickson is saying. They are saying, though, the runner is out. So the umpires say the play stands, and it will erase that runner. So 1 down now, and Danielle Dubois will have a 1-1 count with 1 out. Here comes the pitch from Satcham. This one fouled off out of play. Burrows with 4 hits in the game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
They could use a couple of them strung together here. This one, swing and a miss, strike 3. That's number 13. The Baker's dozen for Riley Satcham. Brings up Carsey Hattlestead. Hattlestead 0 for 2 today with a pair of strikeouts. Takes the first pitch, ball 1. 1-0 to the Borough designated player. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Big spot for Hattlestead again, playing in her first game of the year. Just being cleared, coming back from the knee injury yesterday. Here's the 1-1, check swing, called strike. So 1 and 2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Satcham, and swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him swinging. To the 7th inning we go. Mayport CG Hatton Northwood leads over Hillsboro Central Valley 3-2 on your Golden Harvest. Tim Gazette, Seat Sales Scoreboard.
Congratulations from Dakota Packers, Hillsboro Vets Club, K2 Seeds and the Kritzberger family, Dave Mueller, Mueller Angus, Tim Gazette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales, Wright Cub Cadet, Olson Hardware, Hillsboro Drug and Gift, Dagelman Industries, Hillsboro Banner, Wright Implement, Onsted Twitchell Law Office, Norman County Fair, where summer begins and the fun never ends, June 21st through 24th, Ada, Minnesota.
Good Luck Tommies from everyone at Thompson Public Schools, where their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. A thank you to the students, teachers, parents, and staff that made this a great school year. And a special congratulations and good luck to the graduating class of 2023. You can find out more about the great things happening in Thompson Public Schools, plus summer camp information, 2023-2024 school year calendar dates, information, and athletic requirements. TPS-K12.org. Go Tommies! Top of the 7th inning, we'll have a pinch hitter for Mayport CG Hatton Northwood as Alicia Foss will come in and hit here. So the pinch hitter to lead things off in this top of the 7th. Mayport CG Hatton Northwood leading 3-2, and that 2-run double from Riley Satram in the 6th inning. The big hit right now in this game. Serena Closey delivers the first pitch. Ball 1 to Foss. Foss hitting for Gensrich. Gensrich was 0 for 2 here today. Foss getting the first chance to swing the stick. And this one fall to the backstop on the inside pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hillsboro Central Valley open for a quick inning and then a long bottom of the inning as they trail by a run. And Riley Satram has been on her game in the pitching circle. Don't want to make that climb any more uphill than you have to. Called strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Should mention Weiss re-entering the game at third base, coming back in to replace Hong, who was the pinch runner. This one off the plate for a ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Count moves to 2-2.
Winner of this game gets top-seeded Beulah here tomorrow.
First plate appearance for Foss here
In
tonight.
game number 4. And the loser will move to the consolation bracket. Here and we'll take on Galax Burlington, Lewis and Clark. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's Closey, hits double digits on the strikeout counter with number 10. Hudson Zerfus will bat. Designated player for the Patriots of Mayport CG Hatton Northwood. Pitch off for a ball. 1-0. Time is called here by Zerfus. Aaron Baum will come out and give the reminder of, hey, plays out 1, plays out 1. Here we go. Back into the box. Zerfus closing on to the pitching rubber, and here's the pitch. Will miss for ball 2.
2 balls and no strikes.
2-1. Here the count to the number 9 hitter. Asa Larson, the top of the order on deck. Closey rocks, delivers, and the pitch makes it 2-1. Fooled me too.
2 balls, 1
Yep.
strike.
So 2-1 to Zerfus, who's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a pop out. This one will make it 3-1 now. Here's the top of the order. Larson looking eagerly, ready to come up to bat. Zerfus trying to make it to first base for the first time today. There's a called strike, fills the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch call comes in here from the Borough dugout. Closey, a little slap of the glove, and here comes the delivery. This one popped up high. Closey in the circle will take it for the out. There's just took a step to her right and then held with it. Here's it came down into the glove. So Mesa Larson will bat. He's been a table setter at the top of the order. 2 for 3 today with a single, a ground out, a single. 2 runs scored, also 2 stolen bases. Here, first pitch, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Here's now
As close takes the call.
Closey looking to shut things down here. She gets a swing and a miss for strike 1. Again, the Burroughs 7, 8, 9 batters scheduled to come up here. And we'll see, too, if any substitutions being made out there. Here's the 1-1, and that makes it a 2-1 as it comes in low. Skimming the turf there as it crossed home plate. 2 out, bases empty. In the top of the 7th. 4-5 matchup. You expect it to be a close, and that's what we've got. Popped up, out of play. Equal count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the count sits at 2-2 here with 2 down. No runners on. Newport CG trying to add to a 3-2 lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard.
The pace has slowed down a little bit here.
2-2 pitch.
It's Closey ready to deliver the 2-2. And it will be a full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Danica Hansen on deck for Mayport CG Hatton Northwood. Closey trying to say, no, I'm going to end it right here. 2 outs, bases empty. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 is the score. Mayport CG Hatton Northwood leading. And the pitch, ball 4. Asa Larson on there to first base. That brings up Danica Hansen. Hansen has singled, flown out, and struck out.
She's 1 for 3 in the ball game.
Here as she looks to see if she can get some 2-out magic here in the Magic City of Minot. For a little extra run coming all across here. Keep in mind, here's the ball into left center field. They will drop into no man's land. Runner will come in, take the turn at third. The throw will not be there, and the run scores. Scoring all the way from first as Mesa Larson on her horse. Coach Konchak at third saying, no, you get home. And she does as the double lands in and the run scores to make it a 4-2 game. Timeout called here for the Burroughs as they converse in the pitcher's circle. And seeing here, nope, no one coming out of the dugout. Thought I saw someone coming out, but nope, not going to do it. But coming out of the on-deck box is Raina Satram. She worked a walk her last time up and scored a run. Otherwise, she's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-up. Here in that runner on second base now. Here for Danica Hansen. Danica Hansen is the runner on second base. And the first pitch to the backstop. Wild pitch moves the runner up. Safe at third on the wild pitch. Ball 1 to Raina Satram. Here in the Burroughs. Taking a moment here to collect, regroup, and try and get this final out here in the 7th. Patriots, they want to keep the good times rolling. Raina Satram takes it for a ball 2. Closey up over 120 pitches in this game. Riley Satram, should she come back out to the circle, just had crossed the 100 pitch count the end of last inning. This is at 102. Ball 3 here from Closey. One of the Burroughs seniors trying to Well, we're getting to the state tournament. Here's a handful of Borough players were aboard the last time in 2019 when they reached and went to the state semis. Here they'll be ball 4, though, to fill first base. And the Patriots have been there the last 3 years. Coach Erickson going to have a timeout in the circle. We'll take this timeout as well. Here in the top of the 7th, 2 out, runners on the corners, and Mayport CG Hatton Northwood leads 4-2.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Here the visit in the circle wraps up, and Riley Satcham comes up. Runners on the corners, likely going to see Raina Satcham in motion on this first pitch. And Riley Satcham trying to add to her offensive production here. As bunt is shown, runner goes, and the throw goes back to the pitcher, Closey. Stolen base. Mover up, and runners now on second, third. Similar scenario to the last at-bat for Riley Satcham when she hit the 2 RBI double into left field. One where now we got an intentional walk. I'll load the bases. So not giving her a chance to do what she did last time, and it's going to be up to Brooklyn Galdi to make the Burrows try and punish him for that intentional walk to the batter in front of her. Galdi, though, 0 for 3 with 3 Ks. Here's Closey, sets up and delivers first pitch, is fouled to the backstop. So 4-2 with 3 runs coming across the last inning, 2 innings for Mayport CG Hatton Northwood. And Galdi with a chance to really try and break things open here with the bases loaded. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch and a pop shot and will be over. It'll land in fair. Just lightly tapping over first base. Here's a throw coming to the plate and 2 runs score. Galdi with Satcham getting intentionally walked. She comes in and just lifts it over first base. Just a little soft blooper. That's all she needed as she brings in 2 runs with Hanson scoring from third. Raina Satcham falling behind her at home. Riley Satcham going to third. And then Galdi safe at second base on the throw home. So the 2 runs coming in make it 6-2 for Mayport CG. Here in ball 1, now to Parker Strand. Strand, the 8th batter to come up here. The 7th inning's a good time to have 8 batters come to the plate. This one is called a strike. Also like to point out that with 2 outs, Mayport CG Hatton Northwood has walked, doubled, walked, been intentionally walked, and got a bloop single to score their 3 runs here this half inning, all with 2 outs. And they're going to hit more as a base hit into left field will split the defenders all the way to the fence. 2 will score. Strand's on her way to third, and she will come in with a stand-up 2 RBI triple. 2 more come in for Mayport CG Hatton Northwood, and they lead now 8-2. The triple all the way to that left center field fence. And the Patriots, with 5 2-out runs scored, lead 8-2. So Madison Sand will come up 0 for 2. Strikeout, line drive, sacrifice bunt in her 3 plate appearances. First pitch is strike 1. Closey looking ready to rock and deliver, and this one swing held up by Sand. It's low for a ball.
To see if they can rally the sticks, but they have to face Riley Sandstrom, who has been
Here, so
borderline
Closey
on fire this entire
up
ball
at
game.
130 pitches now.
6-run lead now here for the Patriots.
Looking to close this out. Here's a fly ball, fall territory, first base line. It's caught by Du Bois, and that will be the final out. But 5 2-out RBIs come through for Mayport CG had Northwood, and they lead here on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard 8-2. We head to the bottom of the 7th on yourliveevent.com.
The flu gets you down? Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsboro Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsboro Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsboro Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsboro Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsboro Drug.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsboro, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Bottom of inning number 7. Mayport CG had Northwood with some 2-out magic in the 7th to score 5 runs, and it will be a 6-run lead at 8-2. Pinch hitter coming in for Hillsboro Central Valley. Morgan Potasic will come in to hit. First pitch, strike 1. There's Riley Satcham. Here's the pitch. Here's it's fall to the backstop. Strike 2. Riley Satcham. She's done offensively and now trying to close it out defensively here for the Patriots. This pitch comes up high for a ball. Megan Ensign sits in the on-deck circle. Jora Leesberg scheduled to come up as the number 9 hitter for Hillsboro Central Valley. A lot of work to do here as this one falled off. Here have the tying run well buried in the dugout right now, trailing by 6. However, things have happened up high for a ball. Just saw North Dakota State College of Science, their softball team trailed by 5 in the 9th, or in the final inning, and came back there to win the championship there. And I just said it. Some Magic City magic with 2 outs for the Patriots in the top half. Why not and why not for some magic in this bottom half of the inning for the Burros now. Here now the 2-2. Check swing held up. Looked a little jittery, wanted to go after it, but laid off of it, and it's ball 3. So full count 3-2. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. 15 strikeouts now for Riley Satcham. Here she's set the threshold here for today. Here with those 15 Ks. Megan Ensign will now bat. And the pitch to her is ball 1. Strikeout and a flyout in the 2 plate appearances for Ensign. Here, and a called strike evens count now at 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 7th. Looks like Leesburg is in the on-deck circle for Hillsboro Central Valley. As Ensign swings and cuts that one, and fall tip to the backstop. 1-2 to Megan Ensign. Riley Satcham trying to help complete the comeback as this one golfed into right field down the line, going fall. Count stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. 8-2 our score.
Another question. Girls high school softball, unlike boys baseball, there's no pitch count. You could throw a ball.
And this pitch runs inside, and Ensign holds up on the swing and leans out the way. Ball 2. 2-2, sorry. 2-2 with 1 out.
Coming here for Riley Santrum. Racing Ensign.
And we'll have coverage of the teams tomorrow. We'll see who's in that semifinal, who's in that consolation side. The pitch misses for a ball. 3-2.
As the volume and intensity continues to rise here at the Shields Complex. Wide up of the pitch.
This one popped up, out of play, fall ball.
On that one, but it was sent foul by Megan Ensign.
Here, so Megan Ensign, second baseman for Hillsboro Central Valley, trying to straighten that one out. Get a board here today. This one is popped up. Fall territory, third base line. Catcher Raina Satram will hold on to it as she takes a little bit of a tumble. Not so much a tumble, but just holds on to it. There, and that will be the out. So that brings the Burros to their final out. Trailing by 6 here in the bottom of the 7th. Jora Leesburg will bat. Leesburg takes the first pitch, strike 1. Here comes the pitch, and this one popped up, out of play. So 0-2 hole, Burros down to their last strike. Satram looking to fire it through. Here comes the lefty. Strike 3! Oh, hold on, no. It was a fall tip that was not held on. Fall tip that was not held on. So it will be still strike 2. Riley Satram delivers. That one lofted to second. Caught on the liner by Gensrich, and the Patriots move to the semifinals. Mayport CG had Northwood with a combined 7 runs in the 6th and 7th inning. They come back to beat the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 8-2. Your final score on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Cell scoreboard. Stick with us. Our postgame report comes up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us, and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at RDK Enterprises, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, Swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. They're open Saturdays 10 to 5. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
The Mayport CG Hatton Northwood Patriots join the Thompson Tommies, the Kindred Richland Vikings, and the Beulah Miners in the state semifinals. as they knock off the number 4 seeded Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 8-2, the final score in our final quarterfinal game of day number 1 of this Class B state fast pitch softball tournament. Let's recap the game here that saw the Patriots jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning. Here when it was Mesa Larson with a single, she would steal her way to second, advance to third on a Danica Hansen hit, and score on a Riley Satcham sacrifice fly. Would be a short-lived lead, though, as the Burros would tie it up in their half of the first. Peyton Quam walks, steals second, steals third, and comes in to score on the Serena Closey RBI double. 1-1 at that point, and then the pitching really took over as of the first 11 outs that Mayport CG recorded, all through the strikeout from Riley Satcham, as she finished with 15 in the game, including 11 over the first 4 innings there for her. Meanwhile, though, Hillsboro Central Valley takes advantage of a leadoff walk from Peyton Quam in the third. She would advance to second and steal her way to third. She would come in to score on an error for the 2-1 lead for Hillsboro Central Valley. Patriots, though, get things rolling in the 6th as they send 7 to the plate in the 6th inning, leading off with a Mesa Larson single. Raina Satcham would walk. Riley Satcham would come up and hit a 2 RBI double to give them the 3-2 lead. In the 7th inning, all 9 Patriots come to the bat, and with 2 outs, they get single, RBI double, walk, RBI double, walk, intentional walk, and then a 2 RBI single from Brooklyn Galdi after the intentional walk, followed up with a 2 RBI triple from Parker Strand. And with the runs coming across, 5 in the 7th, 2 in the 6th, they go up 8-2, and that was good for Riley Satcham to close it out from the circle in the bottom of the 7th. 8-2 the final, Patriots over the Burros. There on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. Stick with us. We have players joining us next. Our players of the game when we come back on yourliveevent.com.
Congratulations on a great season from Dakota Natural Gas, American Crystal Sugar Company, Ag Country Farm Credit Services, Bloomfield Enterprise, RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, Hillsboro EDC. There's more at exit 104. Goose River Bank, Mayville, Hillsboro, Hatton, Irie Insurance, IRIEINS.com, Halsted Telephone Company, Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Did you know that there are several different types of crop hail insurance policies? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We at Irie Insurance want to help you select a hail policy that will best protect your crops and bottom line from a hailstorm. Give us a call today to schedule a time to meet with an Irie Insurance agent. For our contact information, go to our website at IRIEINS.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Final score here today on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. Mayport CG had north with the victory over Hillsboro Central Valley 8-2. Players of the game join us here for the victorious Patriots, and Riley Satcham joins us. And Riley, congratulations to you and your teammates on the win. What a game here. Take us through it here. You guys get the early lead. They get the lead. You come back late. What did it take to get it done?
We knew we couldn't give up, and we kept fighting, and it paid off in the end. We always held our heads high.
It's been a long day. You came here, you watched the early game there with the Tommies picking up their win. You went, milled around a little bit, just relaxed. How did you guys keep focused? Did you guys keep focused throughout the day here to come out in this one?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a close game, and we knew we had to focus on it, and we had to play our best game.
Just go back a couple weeks ago when you faced the Burros. You didn't play in that game, didn't pitch in that one. Was there any thought in your mind of here coming back after they got that walk-off win on you?
Yeah, I knew more than ever that I did not want our team to lose this one. We needed a win.
Well, last year you weren't able to get the quarterfinal. You're on to the semifinals now here, and I see a lot of smiles out here, so I'm guessing we're pretty excited.
Yes, very excited.
All right, what do you got to do now here to get ready to take on top-seeded Beulah tomorrow?
Yep, we're going to play like we did this game, play all out.
All right, well, Riley, congratulations, and best of luck to you and the Patriots tomorrow.
Thank you.
There we go, as Riley Satcham, one of our players of the game. In fact, she'll be our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Remember, life takes energy. You can find out more online. TomorrowIsOn.com with Enbridge Energy. Raina, you ready? All right. Raina Satcham going to join us as well, too. And congratulations to you and the teammates here on this one. Let's talk about this victory. Just talk about the getting back to state now. Third year in a row that the Patriots have been there. So how did you guys prepare, come into this one to be ready to play?
So we knew that to do better than last year, we needed to get this first round. We needed to win this first game, and that's exactly what we did. I think everyone showed up today focused and ready to play. Sitting out in the sun all day kind of can be draining, but I think our girls picked it up right away, and we're ready to play.
If you look at it in a state tournament, this is really the only sport, maybe baseball or something, where it can really happen, where you have a true rivalry game like you do between the Burros and the Patriots to lead the thing off. So that change it, make it more special. What did that affect it at all even?
Well, when we played them the last game, when we played them in the regular season, it was, not the best weather conditions, and we knew we could, there was nothing too special. We knew exactly what we needed to do today, and I think we did that.
What were you guys seeing late inning, 6th, 7th inning, when you were able to plate the 7 runs there combined to build that lead?
Just after a couple at-bats, you just see the spin on the ball, the speed, and I think girls were catching up on that.
All right. Well, hey, best of luck as you guys get back out there tomorrow taking on Beulah. Congratulations on the victory, and we'll look forward to watching you again.
Thank you.
There you go, as our players of the game here for the Patriot victory over the Burros. And you good right away, Coach? All right. We'll hand you this. We'll turn that microphone on, and Coach Keenan Konchak will join us here for the Mayport CG at Northwood Patriots after the 8-2 victory over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. And Coach, in this one, you look at it, you get the good start, you get that run right away. Burros come back tied in the bottom of that first inning. So what's feeling here? How's that game flow kind of going there after that first inning start for you guys?
Yeah, crazy game. It was absolutely fun game. Yeah, you guys probably saw that. The cheering from both sides was amazing. But like you said, we got that early run. We put our game plan to play right away. Get some bunts down there. And then they came back, and I don't know if necessarily gave them one of those 2 runs with that throw down to third that they got it. But they could have scored anyways. But anyways, it was playing to our game plan early, but then we couldn't get base runners. And then that Closey pitcher kept dealing. Like, she was on fire. We could not hit the ball. Like, she just was throwing it past us. And like you mentioned earlier, we finally, in the later innings, started to time her out a little bit better, get a good piece of the ball. Riley had that huge at-bat where she got that double. It was a full count. She battled some pitches off, and that's stuff we work on in the cage, but unless you can do it in the game, all right, those are special plays. So probably remember that one for a while.
To get a go-ahead double, and as you said, a 10-pitch at-bat in that one,
yes.
Falling off 4 2-strike pitches before finally putting one there into left center field, and those are the plays you need to make in a state tournament.
Exactly, and going along with that, she's coming off an injury, so she hasn't had a lot of game at-bats. She played in the region championship game, but she was still hobbled at that time, so it wasn't, she was nursing that hamstring, but it was live at-bats, but coming through in the clutch like that, just getting more used to their pitcher, and I think putting it in play, that was huge. Ran the bases well today, too. We've had some trouble with that in the past of running ourselves out of innings and getting some outs there, but ran the bases well, played some good defense. Obviously, there's always going to be mistakes, but yeah, like girls said, too, we did not hang our heads. We could have easily hung our heads when we got down 2-1, but we just stayed with it.
I think, too, when Riley's pitching the way that she was, credit to the defense for just not napping behind her, because she was dealing early on.
Yes.
But that always kind of has the team with that thought of, hey, we just got to keep plugging away and we're going to get ours.
Absolutely. That's tough on the defensive part. Like, it's the worst when you're walking people, but when you're striking out people all the time too, now you kind of settle in for that, and you're just like, oh, she's going to strike this person out, and she's going to strike this person out. Well, that's not it. You got to be ready to make a play every time. Even that last play, Cora was ready to go, made a diving catch on that one. So, yeah, it was a team effort today by all stretches of imagination. We had great assistant coaching. We had some good scouts, I think, on these girls. We knew where they were going to hit, and most of the time that comes through. So it was, great team effort today.
You get rewarded with the victory. You get to face the number 1 seed, the Beulah. I don't know how much of their game you saw. They came back late in theirs there to get the win over the Lakers. What are we looking at here?
Obviously, one of the best pitchers in the state, Christensen, so we got to be ready for her. A lot of heat, a lot of changing speeds, too, that keeps hitters off balance, and she's got some movement too. So we got to be ready to lock in on that fastball, put the balls in play. We're not changing who we are, all right? We just got to make sure that we're putting balls in play, and we struggled with that a little bit today, so hopefully we can take care of that. And just keep playing the D, get behind Danica if she throws, or Riley tomorrow if she's ready to go too. So we'll see which one of those two will be throwing on the hill tomorrow.
Keenan Konchak, head coach for Mayport CG, Hatton Northwood Patriots softball. Congratulations on the quarterfinal round victory. We'll be back here with you here tomorrow for the semifinals.
All right, sounds great. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Here as the Patriots get the victory 8-2 over the Burros. We'll be back with more of our post-game report coming up next.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
The Mayport CG at Northwood Patriots with the victory over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros in our quarterfinal round game. As we look at our RDK Enterprises precision play in the game here today. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro, and Drayton. When you're looking to upgrade your planter, revisit the performance of your planter from this spring, contact the guys at RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro, and Drayton. They're hoping everyone finishes up with a safe spring planting season. Here in precision in this one, you gotta go with the pitching here of Riley Satcham, as she was locked in. Had a few hits bunched up early, but then scared them the rest of the game, as she allowed 3 base runners in the first inning, and 1, 2, 3, 4 the remainder 6 innings, including one of those reaching on an error here. So Riley Satcham locked in, and oh yeah, by the way, she also picked up 15 strikeouts in the game as well here against just 2 walks, and that is being precise in the circle. Your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, Riley Satcham for Mayport CG Hatton Northwood in their 8-2 victory over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. And let's also look at our post-game connection in this one, keeping you connected. You can discover local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone Company. And the connection I'm going with in this one, Brooklyn Galdi. When you have someone get intentionally walked in front of you, I think you got to take that a little personally, make the defense pay a little bit, and that's what she did. She came up at that point 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Didn't matter. Just blooped one over first base, scored 2 runs. She then came in to score on the Parker Strand 2 RBI triple. But Galdi, after the intentional walk to load the bases, and she comes through with a 2 RBI hit. That is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection in this one. Discover local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone Company online, halsteadtel.com. Mayport CG had a Northwood 8-2 victory over Hillsboro Central Valley. We'll be back with more of your post-game recap after this.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Class B State Fast Pitch Softball Tournament quarterfinal game number 4 goes to Mayport. CG had Northwood over Hillsboro Central Valley, 8-2 the final score. Let's talk with the head coach of Hillsboro Central Valley, Corey Erickson. And Corey, we appreciate you coming over and joining us here after the game to recap this one. And you come out, you respond nicely with that run in the bottom of the first, but then Riley Satcham just kind of settled in there, and tough to get things going after that point.
Right. You look at the score, it's tough to remember that we had the lead there for a good chunk of that game up until the 5th inning, 6th inning, or whatever it was.
From the 3rd to the 6th.
Yeah. We came out with the right energy right away, and I don't know what changed. We just got a little bit more defensive, a little bit more scared at the plate, and back on our heels defensively. And Serena pitched serviceably, but Serena didn't have the kind of game that she normally has, and she was taking it pretty hard afterwards. But I told the girls, the true test of character and the true test of being a competitor is how you respond from a setback. And what we need to do now is we need to focus on 2 wins here over the next 2 days, finish 5th, and play with some pride, learn a little bit here. We got a young team. I fully expect us and these girls to be back at state someday. You saw kind of the difference in experience level come through with the Satrams. They've been here. This is their 3rd straight season heading to state. And you could tell that they've been in these situations before. They've been in the tough innings. They've had the big spotlight on them. We haven't. And I think towards the end of that game, when things got a little bit tougher, the pressure got a little bit more. We didn't have that next gear to kind of kick into and to compete the way we needed to.
And that is something that's there that you need to experience to really learn. I mentioned it here, just the fan bases were getting tighter and more intense, waiting for something there to erupt. And it came out that the Patriots made the plays there late in the game.
Yeah, Mayport CG had some great at-bats there late. Serena had a couple pitches where she had to fight through some tough hitters, and just one ball might have gotten away, didn't quite hit her spot, and then it's out into left field for base hit for RBI. Again, you got to give credit to that Mayport CG team. They're full of athletes. They're used to being in big games. I can't remember where they finished at in the region basketball tournament, but they were right there in the top 4 of the region basketball tournament. Their volleyball region championship game, they were competing in that the past 2 seasons. Again, they're used to being in those big games, and you just saw a little bit, when things weren't just rolling for us, when things weren't clicking for us, we got back on our heels. And you look at the stats, we had 15 strikeouts, I think, in that game. Serena struck out 9, but we had 15, and that's how we played last year. We played scared, we played defensive, and we were playing to not lose last year. And you saw some of that come through today, which is such a shame because these girls are better than that, and they know that. So we got to pick ourselves up, sulk a little bit here tonight, but we got to come back and compete tomorrow.
as you said, come back after a setback, readjust the goals, aim for that 5th place to finish now, and you're going to get a Delax, Burlington, Lewis and Clark team that they had their own heartbreaking loss, having the lead up until that final inning here. So they're going to come with a similar mindset you'd expect.
Right. I've been in those tough games where like Delax Burlington had, where they lost there in their final at bats. I've been there before as a coach, and it's a tough thing to bounce back from. But they're super well coached. Peggy is an outstanding coach, awesome person. I know they're going to come out and fight tomorrow. Like I said, the true test of being a competitor is how you respond after a loss. So our girls need to compete. I believe in them so much. I know that they can do this. They need to go out and prove it to themselves tomorrow.
Corey Erickson, head coach for Hillsboro Central Valley Burros softball. Corey, we appreciate you taking the time. We'll let you go get the girls rested up here for a couple more games coming up the next 2 days, and look forward to seeing you out there on the field.
Thank you so much, Jake.
There you go. Corey Erickson with the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros on our post-game report on yourliveevent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Final score with the Mayport CG Hatton Northwood Patriots, an 8-2 victory over Hillsboro Central Valley. And it will be the Patriots taking on the number 1 seed Beulah tomorrow in the late game. Here, the second game of that second session, which starts at 4, will be the first semifinal. Will be Thompson after their 8-1 victory over Renville County. They'll take on Kindred Richland, who'd won 11-1 in 6 innings over Central McLean. So tomorrow's schedule: Renville County will take on Central McLean at 11:30, that first start time. And then we'll have coverage of Delax, Burlington, Lewis and Clark, and Hillsboro Central Valley 35 minutes after that game. About 1 o'clock is when we expect that one to go. And then 4 o'clock, Thompson and Kindred Richland. And then the final game after that third game, we'll have the fourth game as well with the Beulah and Mayport CG Hatton Northwood, the 3 games that we have on deck for you tomorrow with yourliveevent.com. Here, let's get our final stats in this one with the Patriot victory over the Burros. For the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, Peyton Quam was 1 for 1 with the 2 runs scored. She walked twice, stole 4 bases. Kaylee Kittleson would be 0 for 3. Serena Closey would be 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Her courtesy runner would be Mallory Elfson. She did not record an at-bat. Ellie Weiss would go 2 for 3 at the plate with a stolen base. Danielle Dubois would be 0 for 3. Carsey Hattlestead 0 for 3. Santa Kritzberger 0 for 2 here today for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Megan Ensign would be 0 for 3. Jorah Leesburg would be 0 for 3. Morgan Potasic 0 for 1 at the plate. Kate Onis played the field in the flex position, did not record an at-bat. Also, Casey Hong came in as a runner. She did not record an at-bat. Burros defensively did not have an error in the field. Pitching-wise, Serena Closey will take the loss. 7 innings pitched, giving up 8 runs, 10 strikeouts, 6 walks, with 1 being an intentional walk here, and 9 hits given up in the loss for Hillsboro Central Valley. For Mayport CG Hatton Northwood, Mesa Larson would bat 2 for 3 with 3 runs scored. She also walked and stole 2 bases. Danica Hansen would be 2 for 4 with a run scored, had a double, an RBI, and 2 stolen bases. Raina Satcham would be 0 for 2 with 2 runs scored. She walked twice, stole a base. Riley Satcham would be 1 for 1 with a run scored, a double, 3 RBIs, 2 walks, and a sacrifice fly. Brooklyn Galdi would be 1 for 4 with a run scored. She also had 2 RBIs. Parker Strand going 3 for 4 today with 2 singles and a triple, plus 2 RBIs and a stolen base. Madison Sand would be 0 for 3 with a sacrifice bunt. Cora Gensrich would be 0 for 2 at the plate. Pinch hitter Alicia Foss would be 0 for 1. Hudson Zerfus would be 0 for 3 at the plate. Reagan Zerfus played as the flex player, did not record an at-bat. Defensively, had the Patriots for 2 errors in the victory, and Riley Satcham in the pitching circle with 7 innings complete, allowing 2 runs, 1 earned run, 15 strikeouts. 15 strikeouts here today, 4 hits allowed, 2 walks in the Patriot victory. And Mayport CG had Northwood will be the final game of the day, taking on number 1 seed Beulah tomorrow in that semifinal game number 2. It will be Hillsboro Central Valley in the second consolation semifinal, taking on Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. In that one, that will be game number 2. We'll have both those games, plus the other semifinal here with Thompson and Kindred Richland for you tomorrow with yourliveevent.com with the audio-only broadcast. We thank you for joining us here today. With our final score in this one, Mayport CG had Northwood 8 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors, 5 runners left on base. Hillsboro Central Valley, the Burros with 2 runs, 4 hits, 0 errors, and 4 runners left on base for them. That wraps us up here with our post-game report. We'll be back with you tomorrow. Again, first game that we'll bring you will be about 1 o'clock, so you're looking at a 12:45-ish. Could depend on how quickly a game in front of it goes, but 12:45-ish pregame show there tomorrow with the second consolation semifinal with Hillsboro Central Valley and Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark. We'll have that for you tomorrow. You can go to the website, yourliveevent.com, for the full broadcast schedule there, as we'll have state tournament baseball coverage as well, too. Heard Central Cass with a victory over North Star, 1-0 in that one. So Thompson Central Cass will play the late game tomorrow with the semifinal there on the baseball diamond there. So we'll have that semifinal for you as well. Thanks once again for joining us here today on yourliveevent.com. Thanks as well to all the sponsors that you've seen and heard throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. And we'll be back tomorrow with more coverage of the 2023 North Dakota Class B State Softball Tournament on yourliveevent.com.